Good morning students, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is factors and factor tree. So today I'm going to explain you what is the meaning of the word factor. Factors are those numbers that multiplied together to find a product. Again, I am repeating, factors are those numbers that multiplied together to find a product. One more definition of factors. Factors of a number are those numbers that divides it completely. Again, I am repeating, factors of a number are those numbers that divides it completely. So let us take one example. What are the factors of 10? Factors of 10. So let us see what are the factors of 10. Factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and 10 itself. Now from the definition just now what we have heard, that factors of a numbers are number that divides it completely. So what we can see, the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and 10. So if we take 1 can divide 10 completely without a remainder, 2 can divide 10 completely without a remainder, 5 can divide completely without a remainder, and 10 itself can divide 10 without a remainder. One more example, if I take the factors of 15. What are the factors of 15? Very easy, students. So if you know the tables, factors of 15. What are the factors of 15? 1, 3, 5 and 15. So what we can see, these are the factors of 15. 1, 3, 5 and 15, which divide, these numbers divide 15 completely without any remainder. So these are the factors of 15. Now I am going to show you all the factor tree. Now what is a factor tree? So let us see what is a factor tree. I'm going to take one example, 36. So I'm going to write 36 3 times. So let us see how we can represent factors on these factor trees. So it is quite interesting, students. But before I draw the factor tree, I'm going to explain about the prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers which have two factors, 1 and itself. Again, I'm repeating, prime numbers are those numbers which have two factors, 1 and itself. One more thing we have to know, what are composite numbers? Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than two factors. Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than two factors. So let us check here all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. It's very interesting, students. So let us check all the prime numbers first between 1 and 10. So what are the prime numbers between 1 and 10? 2, 3 and 7. 2, 3, 5 and 7. Y2, Y3, Y5 and Y7. The reason is these are the numbers have only two factors, 1 and itself. Like 2 has only two factors, 1 and itself. 3 has only two factors, 1 and 3 itself. 5 has only 2 factors, 1 and itself, that is 5, and 7 has 2 factors, that is 1 and itself, that is 7. So we have to learn and we have to remember all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. So if I go to the next line, what are the prime numbers between 10 and 20, 11, 13, 17 and 19? What are the prime numbers between 20 and 30? That is 23 and 29. What are the prime numbers between 30 and 40? That is 31 and 37. What are the prime numbers between 40 and 50? 41, 43 and 47. What are the prime numbers between 50 and 60? 53 and 59. What are the prime numbers between 60 and 70? 61 and 67. What are the prime numbers between 70 and 80? 71, 73 and 79. What are the prime numbers between 80 and 90? 83 and 89. And there is only one prime number, that is 97, between 90 and 100. So student, we have to know all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. Now coming back to the factor 3. Now this 36, we can divide this 36 by 2. Now student, always remember, when we divide any number by 2, you just need to take out the half of that number. If I divide by 2, in the left hand side, in the right hand side, we will write 18. Half of 36 is 18. Now what are the factors? Again I am going to divide 18 divided by 2. How much I am going to get? That is 9. Half of 18 is 9. Now we cannot divide by 2, we have to divide by 3. Now students, I am going to mark all the prime numbers in this factor 3 with the help of what color? Green color. Let's see. If I use the green color, then you all will understand all the prime numbers which I have marked over here. I am representing with green color. And what are the numbers which are left? We can see there are two numbers which are left in the factor 3, that is 18 and 9. These are composite numbers. So in the first factor 3, what we can see, the prime numbers I have represent with the help of green color, and the composite number I have represent with the help of pink color, so that it will be easy to identify which are prime numbers and which are composite number. Now this 36 I am going to divide by 4, because in 4 times table, 4 how many times 36? 4 nines are. Again I can divide this 4 and this 9. So what are the prime numbers we are getting, students? We can see over here again the same prime numbers we are getting. But what about the composite numbers? The composite number is changing over here, that is 4 and 9. So I am representing with the help of pink color. Now the third example, let us take this number 36. I am going to divide by 6, because in 6 times table also we can see 6 6 is 36. So what we can do over here, we can divide this 6, 2, 3, again this 6, 2 and 3. So what I am going to do, with the help of green color, I am going to represent the prime numbers. Okay, with the help of green color I am going to represent the prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? Let us discuss again. Prime numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors, and composite numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors, and prime numbers are those numbers which have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. In this example, we can see 6 and 6, these are composite numbers, and we can represent with the help of green color all the prime numbers. So in the factor tree, what we can see over here, the prime numbers are represented with the help of green color, and composite numbers are represented with the help of pink color. So I hope you all have understood what are prime numbers and what are composite number with the help of factor tree. Now we will move on to the next part of this video, that is how to find out H.C.F. So do you know what is the meaning of the word H.C.F? H.C.F full form is highest common factors. So let me write what is the full form of H.C.F, highest common factors. So we will take one example. Let us find out the H.C.F. Find out the H.C.F of 20, 30 and 40. Now student, there are 3 methods to find out H.C.F. The first method is called factor method. Method 1 is called factor method. Method 1 is called factor method. What we have to do over here? We have to find out the factors. Number 2, method 2 is called prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. And number 3 is called division method. Number 3 is called division method. Now what is interesting over here, there are 3 methods to find out the H.C.F. In all the 3 methods, one thing is very much common, that is the answer will remain same. So let us find out how the answer will remain same in all the 3 methods. So let us check how to find out H.C.F. How to find out H.C.F. by method 1, that is factor method. So let us check how to find out H.C.F. by factor method. So in the first method, method 1, what we have to do? We have to find out the factors of 20. What are the factors of 20? 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20 itself. Now what are the factors of 30? Let us find out. 1, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Now what are the factors of 40? 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 40. So I have already told you all what are the factors. Factors are those numbers which divide the number completely without any remainder. So over here, what are the common factors? We can see 1. In all the 3 numbers, 1 is a common factor. Then 2 is also a common factor. In all the 3 numbers, what we can see? 2 is also a common factor. Then we can see 5 is also a common factor, and 10 is also a common factor. So let us find out and write down all the common factors. What are the common factors? 1, 2, 5 and 10. Now what is the H.C.F? Highest common factor. Among this, which is the highest? We can see over here, which is the highest? That is 10. It's so simple. So 10 is the answer. So method 1 is called factor method. We have to find out all the factors of the numbers and we will get the common factors. Among the common factors, which is the highest common factor? That is 10. In this sum, that is 10. Now let us move to the next method, that is prime factorization method. This is also very easy. Since we have learned how to find out the prime numbers, you know what are composite numbers, so this method is also very interesting and very easy to find out the H.C.F. Okay, this is called prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. Now students, you need to find out the prime factors. Very simple. We have to find out over here the prime factors. Okay. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers which have only two factors, 1 and itself. So here we have to find out the prime factors. So if I divide 20 divided by 2, I will get 10. Then again if I divide by 2, I am going to get 5. Then 5. How many times? 5 ones. Next, if I divide 30 divided by 2. Now students, we have learned in the junior class, this method is also called a short division method. If you have learned in the junior class how to find out division with the help of short division and long division, this is actually short division. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. Next I am going to divide by 3. 3 5s are, followed by 5 ones are. Then 2 20s are, 2 10s are, 2 5s are, and 5 ones are. Now let us move and write all the prime numbers of the above example. So it's very easy. And 40, what are the prime factors? 2, 2, 1 more 2 and 5. So student, what we can see over here, we can see these are the prime factors which are common, 2 and 5. So what are the prime factors? 2 into 5. So what is the H.C.F? H.C.F will be 2 into 5, that is 10. So in method 1 also we got 10. In method 2 also we got 10. So this shows the method can be different but the answer remains same. Again I am repeating, method can be different, answer remains same. Now let us move to the method 3, that is called division method. Method 3 is called division method. We will keep the same example. Find out the H.C.F of 20, 30 and 40. We will keep the same example, 20, 30 and 40. Now how to find out the H.C.F with the help of division method, that is method 3. Let us check. Method 3 is very interesting and this method you will be using in the higher class, in class 7, in class 8. There are many chapters, like one of the chapter is called square and square root, where you need to know this method. So this method is very interesting. This method is very common in higher class. With the help of this method we can find out H.C.F very fast as well as accurately, and in the exam hall during our assessment we will know that our answer is correct. Why I'm saying let us find out why this method is so interesting. All the methods are good, but this method is more interesting because we will know that our answer is correct. So I'm going to take the first two numbers, that is 20 and 30. If I divide 30 divided by 20, how many times? One time. So it's very simple. Now this is not a normal division. Now all of you watch over here. This 20 will come here. This 20 will come over here. So 10, how many times 20? That is 2. Now with the help of this 10, I'm going to divide the last number, that is 40. So 10, how many times 40? 10 fours are 40. So the answer over here, which is the answer, students? The answer is this 10, which is same as all the other three methods. In the other three methods also we got 10. So this is very interesting because we can easily find out this without any factor. We can find out by division method. So this method is very much useful in higher classes. So what are the three methods? Let us revise once again. Method 1 is called factor method. Method 2 is called prime factorization method. And method 3 is called division method. So today's class is all about factor trees, and how to find out H.C.F and H.C.F with the help of three methods. I hope you have enjoyed the class. All of you go through the video once again so that your concept regarding factor tree, how to find out factors, as well as H.C.F will be clear, and you all will excel in your mathematics examination. Maths is very interesting. If you know how to play with numbers, definitely maths is very interesting for each and every one of us, and we can score very good marks. There is no fear. Some of us always have a fear factor when we see the question paper, but I am telling you, if you follow and concentrate along with daily practice, method is very important. Always remember one thing, method is very important, concept is very important. If we can focus in our concept and go through the method properly and relate to our surrounding, day-to-day life example, maths is very interesting. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Give likes, subscribe my channel. I'm going to teach you all more interesting topic related with maths in future. Whatever queries you will have, definitely with this help of these videos, all your doubts will be clear. All of you, thank you. Have a blessed life. God bless you all.